Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. Right now, we're going to have a rebellion next turn. Specifically, we're going to have a rebellion at the Temple of Skulls. Because Confederations kind of suck like that. They're also pretty useful though in the end, but eh. Anyway, what we need to do is get our troops over there. But Krokgar's too far away for that. They're going to be rebellions in other places too. So he's moving over to the Death's Head Monolith to get me a full province for the first time. While I have my second lord, the esteemed Toman Torax, build up Saurus warriors with shields to go and beat the heads in of whatever happens to pop up. Not really much else to do this turn. I'll skip this notification, because yes, I know there is a rebellion, I just mentioned it, game. But you can't hear what I'm saying, so I suppose that's okay. I cannot blame you for not being able to understand voice commands. Most things can't understand voice commands these days properly. If I had an Alexa, this would be where I said, Alexa, Google how many voice command enabled programs there are, or something like that. But I do not have an Alexa, so that is irrelevant. Looks like they are Skaven. That makes sense. Lizardmen don't tend to rebel, with their whole being meat robots, their kind of dumb thing. So it's a bit like how the dwarves don't have rebellions of dwarves, but instead they have rebellions of orcs. I understand that. It makes sense. I like it when things make sense. Scalping! Looks like he has Night Runners with slings, Clan Rat spears with shields, and 4 other cards. So I have a slight card advantage, but I'm not invincible, and I can't get there in one turn. Oh, yay. I'm not sure if they're going to build up too much, but I'm going to get more Saurus just in case. This lord is probably going to be demoted just being a lord by himself soon, frankly, because of my income being only 550. But I may send him up to grab the Cursed Jungle while I have him. Just in case I've managed to find some treasure or something, like, oh, a bunch of ancient plaques. That'd be nice. But I haven't, so I won't. Thankfully, the Temple of Skulls has walls, so if they go in, I feel confident in being able to beat them. Now, admittedly, if I had a Holy Ziggurat, and therefore a Scar Veteran and a bunch of Croxgors, I'd feel much more confident, especially the skink cohorts with javelins, be able to do some damage before they get to the walls. But, they're maybe going to survive one turn. Man, I wish I had a solid state drive. It would have saved me a lot of time in this turn loading thing. It'd also make my loading times a lot easier, and a lot easier for you guys. But there's always the ever-present issue of coin. Alright. Let's just run over some rats. Maybe I'll even fight it, depending on how interesting the battle looks. Rebels never really run away, so it could be fun. It could also just be a complete slaughter and they throw in a bunch of slaves at me. They want me to fight Arachnos. Well, Threatened Holdfast seems to be there, so they're probably not going to get by Karak Zorn. I feel safe in, yeah, saying I'll declare war on them. Who knows, maybe they'll even get out, and we'll see Saurus versus Orcs. Fun fact, the Orcs are actually basically space spores in this.
Not enough Wardstone. Gotcha mood.
See, they came here on the old one's ships, only the old one screwed up a bit and didn't clean their ships proper. Oh dear, that's 2 cards of Plague Claw catapults. I'm gonna need to play this one very, very aggressively, but I will fight it myself. Because that auto-resolve is not in my favor. And I think it should be, because Saurus are a lot better than Clan Rats. Let's see how this plays out, ladies and gents. I may have to actually drag Krokgar back once he grabs that place. But at a minimum, I should kill a lot of rats and make it a lot easier for my main city to hold the line. Looks like it's a nice flat area, unless I misreading the topographical map. Well, we've got an equal number of cards. It's probably mostly the Plague Cock catapults that are making the game go, oh, you're gonna get screwed. Because Skaven infantry line versus Lizardman infantry line does not end well for the Skaven. Not one little bit. Alright. Let's keep it going, shall we? Come on, machine. Load. This is a lot less troops than usual. It's 10 cards aside. Which means there's only a whole stack's worth on the battlefield in total. Just kill them all, 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 kill them all. Also, most of their clan rats are spears and not swords, so they're going to be pretty terrible against my Saurus. The spearmen are objectively worse than swordsmen, unless you happen to be fighting large opponents. But Saurus don't count as large opponents. We can see 2 cards of the enemy. They're all the way back here, at the very back of their deployment range. Yay. Okay. Alt space and move up. Actually, let's see if I can peel this unit around and get him into the catapults, because that'd be interesting. I don't know what these catapults are doing midly, but the longer they screw around, the more time I have to get my troops into position and not shot at by a bunch of catapults. Those catapults are going to cause the majority of the kills here, frankly. They hurt. A lot. Apologies for that. Tap the button. Oh yay, and there go the catapult fire. None of it got blocked by the trees. No, none of it got blocked by the trees. There go 6 Saurus who have died before actually getting able to do anything whatsoever. I love it when that happens. It's so nice to lose a bunch of my troops to something that I have absolutely no control over. Rebellions can be very annoying. Come on, game. I want my troops to get in there. The catapults appear to be maneuvering? What? Get in deeper. Get in deeper. I think they're trying to run away, but they're failing at it. What are they doing? There's a card of plain rat spears. There's a card of gutter runners. Get up there. If I can keep their catapults from firing anymore, that's the best thing I can do, because those catapults are going to hurt a lot. Get in there, and let's see if I can get my lord on their lord, because my lord should be able to beat up their lord. Well, they're firing point blank at their own troops. That's very Skaven of you, game. And I think I'm going to get to one of their catapults, but not the other. Yep. Alright, swing you out. You don't seem to be doing anything, so I'll pull you around to here. See if I can get a full encirclement going. I'll put you on the gutter runners, but you need to just go around and flank, frankly, sir. Maybe I put you on this cart of night runners with slings? See if I can get you to swing around enough? Alright, you get in there. I appear to be just regularly wrecking their face. They said this was going to be about an even fight. Alright. Whoa, your range leadership issues. Earth? Oh, you're half discouraged you got hit with a plague claw catapult. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I can understand being discouraged by getting hit with a great big ball of plague. Where's their lord? Dude, kill their lord. Those Night Runners with slings got caught by my Saurus, which means they're basically screwed. That being said, I want them on the Plague Claw catapults first, because Plague Claw catapults suck ass to fight. They're artillery! And I am a purely melee army right now, because I just wanted a quick army to beat the hell out of my enemies. It's still pretty early, so I can't really build elaborate and complex stacks, to say the least. Yeah, I'm definitely winning this. Get on that bloody lord of theirs. Yeah, victory is in our grasp indeed. I'm about to shatter their catapults on both sides and complete a full encirclement. Well, I have one card that's just sort of running around and doing dumb stuff. Plow into him. Looks like that Plague Claw catapult and that Plague Claw catapult have broken utterly. Swing this card of Saurus Warriors right up into those Clan Rat Spears' arse. Get a full encirclement in truth. They're breaking! This is a disadvantage of playing as the Skaven. You have terrible leadership. Saurus, on the other hand, have very, very good leadership. Alright, swing in and crush. Oh yeah, one of my Saurus went into... was it Rampage, or... it was Primal Instinct, so... yeah, they went into Rampage. A nice, easy fight. As you can see, auto-resolve is not always reliable. So some of those units did do quite a few kills. What are you? The Gutter Runners actually killed quite a few of my troops. However, they started with a numbers advantage and lost. I believe I've wiped out both of their Plague Claw catapults, most likely, which is only the only real thing that they had going for them. Otherwise, they're just trying to match in an infantry brawl with Clan Rats against Saurus. Infantry brawl Clan Rats against Saurus does not work. It does not work, because Clan Rats are terrible. Also, their lord kind of got wrecked by my lord, as you can see. So, I think I'm just going to be able to run these guys over dead easy. And I'll be able to complete 2 provinces. 1 my starting province, and 1 another. Really, that was a very lucky confederation. I was not expecting that. That's probably going to still keep having me feeling the effects of it for a very long time, frankly. Alright, units, units, units. Yes, you're telling me about units. I wish it would tell us not about game mechanics, but of those cool little quotes that we kept getting in Total War Warhammer 1. I really preferred the quotes over the game mechanics. I wonder if there's a setting to change that, actually. You know, I'll check that after this battle finishes. That sounds like it'd be interesting, you know? Of course, I have to wait for it to finish loading, because I don't have an SSD. Solid-state drives are kind of annoying to get. Yep, both Plague Claw Catapult cards were utterly wiped out. Their 1 advantage is gone. And I got the Jaguar Standard, which is plus 12% speed for that unit. That's actually really useful. Well, kill them and eat them. I wonder what rat actually tastes like. I mean, I'm not going to test that personally. Also, you don't even have to kill enemies with Croc Guard to get the Revered Spear done. Okay. Okay, I'm not complaining. The blood of many has been spilled. With it comes a message whispered to the ancient Saurus through a waking vision. Within the well of time is a fissure of power that spans the barrier of aeons. It is opened up, and Talanzla reaches through, ready to touch his spear and reignite the lost force within. Krokgar must make haste across the mosquito swamps to the well of time to return the spear to its maker. However, dark elves have been drawn to the temporal power spilling from a fissure deep within the well. The Druchi invaders must be dealt with before the spear can be recharged. So I'm fighting Dark Elves with, oh my, Cold One Knights, Reaper Boltfillers, a War Hydra, and Black Ark Corsairs. And a Dark Sorceress. I'll get back to you on that! Let's get you a Root Marcher just so I can just so I have a decent Lord lying around. Alright, this is just going to be oh my god, I got the Settlement Garrison too, so I have Skink Cohorts and Saurus Spears with shields. The last fight was a slaughter, this is going to be more of a slaughter, to the point that I don't believe it worthy of actually repeating. My lord killed 270 something? 270 exactly, yes. And he got a Sword of Might for plus 6% weapon strength. That's pretty good. Well, kill and eat them. Because the more of my troops that replenish, the cheaper it'll be to colonize the Cursed Jungle. Let's get him inspiring presence so I can start building up his troops. Alright, forced march as close to the Cursed Jungle as you can manage, good sir. Oh, Kuexopl can be buffed. What should I get you? What should I get you? It didn't come up. I don't really need the Tablet of Spawning. I could go for the Tablet of Monuments, though. That'd actually be really helpful. So let's get an Old One Monument and then a Grand Plaza. And also the Skink Barrios, so I can actually get my income rolling, because I'm actually really low on income. Alright. I can get you Evasion, so I can start working on things like Earthing and Power Drain. Most importantly, Arcane Conduit. I really want Arcane Conduit. Seriously. That's going to be a massive help for me. Alright. Elven Ruins up here! With Elven Colony! This location is the site of an ancient high elf colony. It increases income from ports. This may provide a unique building chain. My hand is very wibbly wobbly. Well, other buildings have been constructed. A stone marker, and that's about it. Alright, I don't really need to recruit any more cards here, frankly. Let's just get the Cursed Jungle rolling, after a treasure hunt in it, of course. But at least we'll be able to get some more money once the sequence of the Artisan finishes next turn. That will help. I can always use money. Always, 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 always. Yes, I'm sure you have many, many clans and all the like and all that. Hurry up so I can get to my turn. Cursed Jungle also has medicinal plants, though, which is going to be quite helpful, because they reduce skink upkeep. And skinks are your only real ranged troops. Even if they are light infantry. Ugh. Hello, Warg Manflaya. I'm not a man, though, so you don't get to flay me. I'm a lizard! Silly warm bloods. Skeggy? Alright. Ah, and I've built that! So it got me 6 more ancient plaques. Nice. Sequence of the Artisan got me about 150 more income, too. Ooh, construction costs down, but... Ooh, income from post-battle loot. You get a lot more money from post-battle loot in this game, so I'm going to go for that first. That is going to be absolutely delicious. Normal into the Cursed Jungle, please, so we can have a treasure hunt. Treasure hunt. Leave the graves alone. Search the area for tracks. Dig up the graves. Let's magically search the graves. We're Lizardmen. Magic time! Another Sword of Might. We already had one of those. That is literally useless. Actually, no. Croc-Gar doesn't have a weapon yet. Never mind. Croc-Gar, have a Sword of Might. Let's have you search the Death's Head monoliths. Treasure hunt! Let's prepare an ambush in case they return. See what happens. Nothing. That was completely pointless. Well done, me. Oh, 2-point population surplus. Let's upgrade the primary settlement so we can get more public order in here, more growth, and the Croxgore Labor District for an extra 90 income. That'll help. Not really much else to... Wait. I can do something at the Golden Tower. I can get it. A Garrison Old One Trove. That might be worth it. The +5 melee defense is pretty good, but the extra priest means I essentially have a hero that can cast me a few buffs. And the Bastiladon Solar Engine is artillery and a quite nasty brawler as well. Being able to ram a monster up someone's arse is very helpful indeed. How long is this Confederation penalty lasting? One more turn. Okay, so it's not going to be too bad. Alright. Next turn, I'll have 2 colonizations rolling at the same time. But then I'll dismiss my new Lord's army, because I don't really need him right now. Or I could use him to assault the Skaven down south. That might actually be a good idea. Because I know there are Skaven down there, and I don't like them much. Because they're Skaven, you know? Oh, that's going to be annoying. I may lose Serpent Coast, again. At least the Cursed Jungle is so far up in the north that it's unlikely to be struck at, but that's going to be very annoying. At least I have a growth buff from having a level 3 settlement in the Temple of Skulls. Great. Strategic bloody nuisance, you Skaven are. Alright. Death's Head monoliths. Colonize. Issue a commandment. Alright. Well, first I want to get this thing building so I can get more growth. Second, I want the alignment of crafting, because it's income, growth, and public order, which is an absolutely amazing combination. Admittedly, I prefer the alignment of monuments overall, because of the research rate. If you go for that for all groups, you're going to get quite a lot of research rate. The alignment of order is pretty okay, but the alignment of war is just better if you want to actually get in a brawl. Locally, though. It's not good for, like, large-scale brawls. Alright, and this lord has not moved. Let's tell him to colonize the cursed jungle. And again, tell them, I want to get some money and some growth. And some public order. Commander Axe is going to need to march down as fast as he possibly can. Boy, didn't I tell you alignment of crafting? No, it looks like I just brought it up and didn't actually click on it. Well, aren't I smart? Ah, Temple of Skulls is back up.
You must die.
What the medicinal plants do? Let's look. Alright, recruitment cost minus for skinks. Recruitment cost and unit experience for skinks. Minus 3% upkeep for skink and chameleon skinks units, all forces. Yum! Recruit rank up for skink chiefs and priests, all provinces. Very nice at the cap. There, I approve. I approve very, very much. Alright. Well, not much else we can do this turn, but hope that the Skaven don't move up right now, because the Serpent Coast will not hold. I'll probably fight it just because Saurus Warriors are a lot better than Auto-Resolve gives them credit for, as you saw, and the skink cohorts with javelins will at least be able to shoot some things, but I doubt I could manage victory against a 13 stack with 5 cards. I like to think I'm okay at this game, but I'm not that good. Hurry up, Durns. This is a bit of a slower game than my Elder Scrolls games, but it's still quite interesting. And yep, Clan Mordkin moves up and I'm going to lose the Serpent Coast. Wow, they're so worried about the Serpent Coast they're actually bringing up 2 stacks of troops. I am very bitterly amused. Vindal is moving up to either support or attack Karakazorn, and I can't tell which because I don't actually remember if they're at war with each other or not. Nope. Otherwise, they'd have a penalty there for me being friends with both of them. I don't really use the Winds of Magic enough to consider that worth it. And you need to be force marched all the way back. The expansion has rather stretched me out, frankly. It's going to be quite problematic. I'm saying going slightly positive on public order in most places, which means I'm not going to run into too many issues with it. Also, the element of crafting got me a bit more coin a turn, and that's really what I wanted it for, frankly.
Think me fool?
I might fight it if it's mostly Skaven slaves, because Saurus can kill a lot of Skaven slaves.
No!
Skaven slaves are terrible. Like, clan rats are better than Skaven slaves. You saw what happens when cards of clan rats ran into me. They got butchered. They have 35 leadership. That's... I think zombies have better leadership than Skaven slaves. Zombies! That's just sad. And hilarious. But mostly just sad. Forget, does Temple of Skulls have anything as special? Just the hothouse hatchery, it seems. I can't even get myself a star chamber, because that really wouldn't be useful. Wonder why they increase siege holdout time, though. That's an interesting choice for the devs to make. Certainly going to work toward the Weapon Crafters Commune, though, because, well, Temple Guard. Also, it unlocks science. I like science. Sequence of the Ferocity. Grammar. Well, I think unless it's a lot of Skaven slaves, I'm just going to auto that fight. If it is a lot of Skaven slaves, though, I may fight it, because I can kill a lot of Skaven slaves. Even with skinks, I can kill a lot of Skaven slaves. I don't expect to win, but I expect to kill enough that I can at least very badly wound them. Oh wow, that is a lot of Skaven slaves. Do they have any units that would, like, bombard me to death? No, they won't. No, they do not. I am going to fight this. Not because I think I'm going to win. The clan rats alone would cut me up simply because of sheer volume, and the two lords are going to go through me like a knife through butter, because without a hero, it's very hard to kill lords. But I think I can kill a lot more if I fight it. Probably not all of them, but a lot of them. 2 battles in 1 video. And one of them is a guaranteed loss, because I cannot take 5 cards against 2 stacks and win. Unless these were all Skaven slaves and these were like 5 cards of Chaos Chosen or something. Because that would probably be funny. I should set up a battle, just 2 stacks of Skaven slaves and see if that can kill 5 cards of Chaos Chosen. Just vert. Skaven slaves would probably rout, though. Come on, game. Hurry up and load. I only have 5 cards. Even if the enemy has like 40 or so. At least skinks are decent melee combatants, so I'll be able to brawl a bit with them. You can see why I don't think I'm going to win. Technically, the optimal alignment here would probably be the alignment of war, not alignment of crafting, but I need the public order, so... no real regrets. Also let them advance. They're throwing in the clan rats first, which doesn't really make sense, because Skaven slaves exist to be killed in large numbers. Seems to be a knot of Skaven slaves over here. Mostly clan rats and the like over here. They're coming into range. Let's watch my skinks fire. Good long hail, that. Fortunately, most of the troops are shielded, which is going to cause issues for actually killing things, but eh. Charge those Skaven slaves! Yeah, I'm outnumbered just a bit. Basically, 2 cards of Clan Rat Spears with shields trying to harass my skinks. Skinks should be decent enough in melee to be able to roll out those Clan Rats, especially with some shooting first. Yep, you can see them just melt. My Saurus are going to lose this fight, obviously, but... they're still chopping up quite a few Skaven. Let's dense up on those Skaven slaves, see if I can push them back a little harder. My Saurus are stubbornly holding on. As soon as I say that, one of them breaks. Alright, melee mode onto those clan rats. See if you can push them back hard enough that you actually win. This is not going to be a victory, but at least I'll try and cost them a little more than I would otherwise. You're winning. Decisively. Well, not decisively. You're just winning, but... Well, there my troops go, all routed. Not expecting anything else, but at least I killed 130 of them. I think most of my issue there was that I was just so badly outnumbered that my troops just instantly routed anyway. Which kind of sucks, frankly. My troops had had a hero around to help hold their morale. I think I could have actually dealt at least 300 kills there. Probably more. Especially if I would have had something to counter their Lord's poison and fear effect. Ugh. Bah. What could have been is what could have been, but not yet what is. And all that other philosophical drivel. Excuse me. Alright. At least one of those skink cards do get 56 kills. I probably should have placed my skinks on the other flank, though, where the Skaven slaves were, because the Skaven slaves did not have shields, and thus would have died in much larger numbers to my skinks' javelins. Hindsight is 20/20, I suppose. I believe that's how the saying goes. Now, I don't think my 10-card stack, even though it has a Lord and entirely Saurus, is going to be able to actually beat either of these armies. Simply because of sheer volume of troops, but... I do think that with a garrison, they can probably hold. Or at least die incredibly hard. Now it is a Skaven settlement. Yay. And I lost my trade agreement with Tor Lesor and the Bowman of Arain and... What? Okay. Better than I expected. They only sacked it. Oh. When Krokgar gets down here, he's going to have some work to do. Bloody Skaven. Gonna take me a while to contest this, frankly. I'll take a Saurus Scar Veteran. I mean, warriors are good, but Scar Veterans? Yum. Especially I can plunk them down in this army to provide support. Or I could play assault units with him. I'm probably going to play assault units with him and then throw him in. What's his trait? He's tough. Ooh, +5 armor and +3 melee defense. That's a pretty good trait.
Cohorts, Galax 3.
Talakwa. Holy Ziggurat. Wait, that'll put me in the red. Oh, balls. That'll generate 100 income. No, I have to go for the Skink Favelas. Otherwise, we're going to be in the red. Or... wait. The Lizardmen Plaza will get me from 40 to 60. That's a 20. No, I'll still be in the red if I go for marble, but I'd be very slightly in the red, I suppose. Alright, you're going to normal into the Temple of Skulls, and I'm going to hope that you can hold there. This does have a 7-strong garrison that will get buffed up with... well, it'll go from having 2 Saurus Warriors with spears, 2 Saurus Warriors with shields, and 3 Skink cohorts to 3 Skink cohorts with javelins, 2 Croxagors instead of the spearmen, and a Saurus Scar Veteran, which I think is going to be a very nice upgrade, simply because of the Scar Veteran alone. The Cursed Jungle... do I really want to work on Skinks now? I don't think I do. Money. Because I need money. I'll be able to make a little more when the Temple of Skulls rolls around, so I won't go too black, but... ugh. Skaven. Assholes. I need to see what they do. If they stay here and just sit down and wait, I can probably just crush them with Krokgar simply because Saurus are that strong. And Krokgar has Croxagors as well, which will go through Skaven slaves and the like butter. I'm not even going to bother. Auto-resolve. And they raised it. Yay. And then they backed off? What? Well, whatever. I ain't complaining. Oh, I got a Holy Ziggurat completed, so I just had enough money! I've got 1,000 gold, so I'm not going to go bankrupt. And to kill 500 enemies to get Inhamax. Look at me, Blessed Pterodon Riders with Fire Leech Bolas. That'll be pretty useful. Guys, I have positive money right now. You don't need to take attrition. You bloody idiots. I can't afford to do that, frankly. I think I'm just going to throw him into the army at the Temple of Skulls. So I have 2 Scar Veterans if they attack there. Hopefully they won't attack there, because it does have walls, and walls can be quite vicious on the defense, to say the least. Oh, that's a hero action! That makes no sense, but whatever. I I can do research too. For a sequence of stoicism, I can reduce the skink cost. Let's make my Saurus better, so that when I get there I'll be able to kill rats even faster. It might also apply to my lords and heroes, but I'm not sure if they count as Saurus for the purposes of the sequences. If someone in the comments could tell me that, I'd be very grateful. Yeah, right now, we just need to wait for the favelas to finish next turn. My income will go positive again. Yay! Money! Very small amounts of money, but money! I'm kind of glad and kind of sad to have this second lord. Kind of glad, because it means that they're probably not going to go for the Temple of Skulls unless they bring in both of those stacks, in which case I'm going to fight it. Because wall battles are quite good against the Skaven due to their terrible individual unit quality. And towers being very good at cutting lots of them down before they actually get there. Oh, balls, the orcs have the underway. If they come over here, I'm in a very, very, very bad position. Please don't be smart, orcs. Please don't come over here via underway. That will utterly screw me over. I would be doomed then. Doomed. I will have no chance if the orcs decide to play aggressive right now. I am back in the positive coin. Very, very slightly, but I am. It looks like the Skink Priest got another level up somehow. Power drain. More winds of magic. Alright, Krokgar should be moving in next turn. With a somewhat depleted stack, unfortunately.
Not enough warpstone.
Maybe I should have him move out. Maybe I should have him in camp soon. Like, I'm obviously not going to take the Golden Tower. That my stack's vulnerable to the Skaven coming in and cutting me to pieces, but...
You must die.
I am in the positive, and I'm going to start making more money, but...
You must die.
I think I'll save it for upgrading the Skink Favelas, the Skink Barrios next turn, and Death's Head Monoliths. What are the Skaven going to do? What are the Skaven going to do? Because that's really the big question right now. They're swinging up towards Krokgar? Oh. Ambush, okay. I forgot they had a stack there. I'm going to save. Because if I lose this, I don't really have a way to bounce back. Like, at all. I'm going to fight this. In one way or another, this is going to end the video. Talk about doing badly. Damn. Krokgar is not an easy start. I was expecting that Confederation to chain very, very strongly, frankly. Hopefully the fact that I have Crocsgors and a Bastillodon will be enough to actually push them back. Unfortunately, I'm fighting 2 stacks, which is not going to be fun. And most of my troops are wounded, too. All I have on my side, really, is the fact that I have a priest and those monstrous creatures. My monstrous creatures are gonna turn the tide. They're going to have a lot of Skaven slaves, but whatever. And it's a cinematic. Minor cinematic, because it's purely an engine, but whatever. We are staring at Lizard Butt. I prefer, if I get ambushed, I prefer to be Marathi in this case, frankly. Alright, pause immediately. Okay, they are this way. Why did they stay so far? I'm not complaining. I'm not dumb enough to complain about something like this. Okay. Alright, let's see how they try this. I need to play very aggressively and crush them in detail. All of my troops are very tired, unfortunately, which isn't going to go well, but... Oh. They're shooting the shielded ones! Thank you! They'll do a lot less damage to the shielded ones. Need to crush these guys before their reinforcements come in. I can't afford to do anything else. Well, I have the reserves for it, so... Oh, they're running. Never mind. I was about to deploy a buff, but... Nope. Alright. Why did you stop moving? Balls. This could go out very badly if I can't get my monsters in really quickly. I need to brawl these guys down very, very hard. Tic-tac-toe? Really, guys? I mean, I know it's a canon name for Lizardman. That's not a joke, by the way. It really is. Oh dear, Dang it, I put it a little too far in front, but you still chunked a bunch of those Skaven slaves. Okay, and split up. Okay, get that Cardosaurus Warriors and that Cardosaurus Warriors over there. Throw these two cards at that. Roxagors. It's all spears over here. Balls. Cardosaurus Warriors, then actually. If I can get you in with those clan rats, and I guess a Feral Stegodon is just big and nasty enough, I should be able to smash those clan rats anyway. I just took out almost half the health of those Skaven slaves. I completely shattered them with a single breath. I have terrible breath, I guess! These Saurus need to get in. All my Saurus need to get in fights, frankly. What are my Croxagors doing? They're being over here. Okay, kill those Skaven slave spears. They may have anti-large, but they're still Skaven slaves, so they should get shattered by Croxagors very easily. Alright, I've killed... I'm not sure how many of these losses I started with, frankly, but I've killed about... 400, 700? 800 of them? That's decent enough for right now, I suppose. Break the clan rats again. Vomp! It looks like that is... Yep, they just caught that card of clan rats with shields a little bit. Not much, but it did. You go... Let's see how well a Skink Priest can brawl. I'm not sure how well they do brawl, after all. This card of Warriors is doing literally nothing. Why? Okay, this card of Skinks has used all its ammunition. Get down those clan rat spears then. You swing over here. You swing over here, I guess? Feral Stegodon on that. You on that. But you need to get in the back of that card of Skaven. You weren't even doing anything, man. These Skaven are moving at walking speed, so I don't really have to worry about them, frankly. I'm going to be able to shatter their armies in detail. Wow. I know the AI can be a bit stupid at times, but this is actually impressively stupid. And I don't like that. It makes me worried. Usually the AI isn't this dumb. What are you planning? You think you can hold long enough that you can actually beat me? Because that would be very bad if you can. And swing the Stegodon down. So the Skinks keep chasing, but the Saurus and the like actually swing down and get this not destroyed. Let's watch the Croxagors get in somewhat laggy slow motion, because again, not the best of machines. Whomp! Croxagors may be made originally by the old ones to build things, but if you can pick up a giant hunk of rock and put it in place, you can probably swing a hammer hard enough to smash a skull. Just by getting in, they basically shattered that group. They also cause fear, which helps. With the whole shattering thing. I need to break this place now. 3, 2, 1. Zot. 4, 3, 2, 1. For all. Lots of dead Skaven there, good sirs. Run that card over, and it looks like this knot is basically disintegrated. It's all over with the screaming for them. Keep killing them, though. I want to shatter them. I don't want to just break them. I want to shatter them. They're shattered, they don't come back. You buggers, get on those Skaven slave slingers. See how fast are Croc scores are actually pretty darn fast. Huh. The troops over here should keep killing rats, but this time let's charge downhill.
Back to your work.
Look at that cart of clan rats as rallies. Let's keep them from running over my ass with these skinks. Annoying that they do that, but I suppose it has to happen. Skaven slaves be chased down by skinks. Looks like I'm basically rolling up this flank while I wait for this lord to get around. What's Crockguard doing, anyway? Nothing of real interest. Okay. Get in there, then, man. Alright. Did I tell this feral Stegodon to get over here? Well, whatever. Place it here. Croxagore seem to be having fun. 90 kills so far. Stegodon at a very respectable 66. Yeah, Crockgar, I know you probably still want to see Grimlock. Get on those clan rats and butcher them. Are these guys shattered or are they just broken? They're just broken. Keep killing them, skinks. What on earth? Is that the menace below? If that's the menace below, I have a problem. Particularly the AI is actually thinking now. That's a big problem, to say the least. So I've killed 2.1k, about. This is a very respectable little slaughter. Let's ram this unit of Saurus up their arses. Oh, the winds of magic are depleted. Okay. That really sucks. Let's use those guys as shock troops. That should be about right. You should go over here. Looks like that was not the menace below. Good. Those guys have shattered. Okay, get back here. The Saurus spears are casually shattering those clan rat spears. They're going to need to charge uphill at me. There's going to be a great big advantage because you actually get bonuses from being up higher in a hill, which is very useful, really. Somewhat realistic, but mostly useful. And the skink cohort is about to really screw up their leadership by ramming a bunch of skinks at their butts. That unit of Clan Art Spears is absolutely shattered. Oh. Sometimes it does that for me. Excuse me a moment. I don't like pausing, but sometimes it can be a little finicky, as you can see. Alright, that should do it. Stage 2. Defending my ass while also killing all these bloody Oh. Here's some clan rats for you, Crockgar. Get in there. I hadn't noticed he was not doing anything. Is this card of... Alright, go kill some clan rats. One army has been effectively shattered. No, do that. Thank you. Pull out of the melee and heal yourself, please, Priesty, because you have cold-blooded. Which you know what we want to do while you're in the melee? Because while it does give you the point replenishment, it slows you down and gives you absolutely horrific penalties. So, pick yourself up, Skinky Boy. I wonder if the Night Runners are going to try and close in and brawl like idiots. Sometimes the AI does that. It's absolutely terrible as an idea. But sometimes they do it anyway, you know? Let's get Crockgar up here in case the Bastillodon can't handle their lord. Because that's really why the Bastillodon is here right now. Well, those Saurus warriors have shattered those, so let's move them over here to try and get a grand flank. Why did you go over there? That didn't even make any sense. Alright. You can go over here. Yeah, they seem to be trying to close with me. That's not going to end well for you, Night Runners, even if my troops are badly wounded. They seem to be reforming on this flank, but they're still very badly damaged, to the point that I'm confident in their defeat. Alright, you healed up and your debuff-buff combo has gone away, so I think you're okay. Once their Lord breaks, though, I think they're kind of screwed. They're likely going to have at least those back 2 units that are already wavering break. Wouldn't take a while, though. Oh, they managed to get them to Rampage. Interesting. Not a wise move, but interesting. Ah, there's the Lord, exposed. Go monsters! Troops, start getting in there.
Good is loose. Duck on.
Multiple Rampage is popping over here, but the Lord shattered, so... That unit of Skaven back there is very shattered. Skaven slaves, so I'm not really surprised, but... Let's go ahead and kill their Lord. If I can kill their Lord, then that's really going to break them. Possibly a full shatter instead of just a... merely breaking. Krokkar, what are you doing? Are you in there but not actually showing it? No, you just weren't in there. Devour this flank, and ooh, did I smack their Lord out so hard that he's terrified? Ooh, if I can get their Lord, that will shatter them. They're already doing pretty badly leadership-wise, with friends routing and frightened. Getting rid of inspired by ability and replacing it with Lord recently died is going to cut them down. "45 speed, 31 speed. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to catch them. Oh dear. I don't have any spells to do it either because I ran out of magicka. Kind of forgetting saying that I don't want any more magicka, but I didn't want to offend any groups right now because I was in a bit of a precarious strategic situation. There go the Kroxigors, ramming right in with their lovely, lovely 76-point charge. No, 22-point. 76-point is the Feral Stegodon. The Feral Stegodon, how is that Lord of theirs doing? Pretty badly! Getting gangbanged by one of the most ancient Saurus and a Triceratops XP tends to do pretty bad for you, it seems. 49, 45. The Skink should be able to eventually handle him. You get over here and start providing support to those anti-Skaven slave forces. I'm going to need quite a bit of replenishment after this, but I'm probably going to be able to get quite a lot of replenishment after this, because I will be able to because I will have broken their 2 main armies, and they'll have 2 armies ready to swing down and smash through their walls. However, after this, I think I'm going to end the episode, because we've already overflowed an hour by quite a lot, and frankly, this episode is probably too long already. But I just didn't want to leave off the episode here. That just feel weak, you know? Oh, mass break, mass break. They're having a mass break. Are they going to start shattering? I am seeing shatters. I am seeing shatters. Shatter, 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 shatter. Yep, you can see those little skull and flag going up all across the board. They are breaking like glass, ladies and gentlemen. The Skaven have been defeated in an ambush fight because they used absolutely terrible tactics and I could divide and conquer them. Close victory. I'll take it because I didn't expect to win that. The biggest killers were, again, a unit of Saurus. Although they had a very close runner-up with the Skinks, believe it or not. Damn. I lost 148. They lost about 2,000, another 200. Actually, Made of Stone the Blade didn't lose many before he just broke like glass. I guess wiping out 2/3 of Vomik's troops made Made of Stone the Blade's rats go. Can we run away now? Okay, he's getting beaten up. Run away! The disadvantage of poor universal leadership. That was a great big fight. Man, I cannot wait to get Krokgar on a Carnosaur. Or even just a cold one, frankly. Getting him to be able to move around the battlefield faster so he can respond to lords and cut them down. So good. Like, he's not going to be able to fake duelist lords like Tyrion or Slaanesh, but... Not Slaanesh, Sigvald, who was a devotee of Slaanesh if Slaanesh themselves took the field. Krokgar would not last a minute. Let's see how this turns out. Aside from a giant video, once again. There seems to be a trend with the Total War videos. They tend to drag on a bit. Probably because of the fights. I wonder how it would have played out if I auto-resolved it. Well, whatever. I had a lot of troops, and I killed a lot of things. Skaven outnumbered me about 4-1, looking at it. Yeah, I'd say about 4-1, and I still, won. Alright, I need replenishment very badly, so kill and eat, please. I got the Horn of Kygor, which is an augment that is 18% charge bonus, 25 melee attack, and 8 leadership for 18 seconds and 40 meters. That's a very nice bonus. I think I'm going to demolish the Golden Tower next, though. Oh, God. Are you suing for peace? What are your odds on this? High. I can get some money out of you, then. 600. They'll take it. Thank you. I'll take money. I need money. Alright! And then as soon as I mentioned that I could use a cold one, what do I get but a cold one? Let's get it. More armor. More charge bonus. more speed. It's just better. It also gives some causes fear. Don't worry about the stat debuffs, that's just because the AI is a bit dumb about how it records the weapon strength stuff. That was a great big fight. That was a very successful fight, because I think I might actually have more troops left now. You know, let's just auto-resolve it. I'm taking this back, guys. Loot and occupy, mostly for the replenishment. Bring it! That's another level for Croc Gar, too, which means I can get him Proud Warrior level 3. Which is, frankly, the main reason why I did that. I wanted to get Proud Warrior before we ended this off. So, it seems like next time we're going to be taking on the Serpent Coast and probably wrecking it. I judge this by a mixture of my past performance being hopefully acceptable in combat to you guys. And the fact that I've absolutely ripped everything to shreds that got in my way, as I tried to do. And let's get the Sawyer too, because what the hell. Do I have the coin to repair either of these? I can repair you. Can't repair you. It's still growth, whatever. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or on the threads on space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description now that they're actually up. I believe I have also added them to the description of the previous video, so if you wish to go there, you can go to this video or the previous one. But, for now, goodbye. I'll try and not make the videos quite so long next time. This is nearly an hour and a half.